Hey, what's going on? My name is Omar Redamar, your Jersey boy, once again here, and I want to bring you these 7 very tips, 7 expert financial tips from Forbes to help you have an early retirement. To help you retire early, all right? Rise up, do life differently, and have the new normal mindset. All right, so once again, it's your Jersey boy, and I'm passionate about what I'm going to tell you with you right now. So, have you ever thought about having an early retirement? What would it be like? What would it feel like to be able to retire in the next years and have the life you always dreamed of? I'm going to share with you exactly what are these 7 expert financial tips from Forbes to help you have an early retirement. Okay, so big shout out you that are tuning in. Carolina Hernandez, what's going on? Hope everything is well. God bless you. And let's get straight to the point. I think this is a really crucial and definitely so needed right now. Okay, a successful retirement isn't limited to when you've reached a certain age. Not necessarily have to be like that. It can happen whenever you no longer need to work to meet your financial obligations. Too many people, the thought of retiring at 40 seems a stretch. However, if you get started early enough and exercise care and discipline, retiring significantly ahead of the typical age is achievable. And I'm going to share with you how you can also have this in your life. Okay, so you can have it here. So whether you're just getting started, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, or even if you're close to being in your 40s like I am, you can begin an early retirement, and I'm going to share with you these tips that actually can help you. So what should someone who wants to enjoy an early retirement do to ensure their success? I'm going to share with you how these 7 expert financial tips from Forbes are going to help you have an early and retire early. Okay? So, number 1, numero uno, okay, is determine your passive income requirements. Okay? It's really important. Okay? So, actually, sorry about that. Let me just be aware of this. Okay. Yes. Sorry. I lost my notes. So, yes, determine your passive income. Okay? This is crucial. A lot of people don't think about this as much as they should. And this creates a lot of pressure and built in, more problems for people because they're not paying attention to this. I would divide your current monthly standard of living by 35%. This is how much you need per month in a passive income to cover your living expenses. So, save 40% of passive income to reinvest and account for 25% taxes, for example. Now, if you live on, let's say, for example, you live on, let's say you live on $10,000 a month, right? Okay, $10,000 a month right now, per month. You need to have $28,572 coming in each month to truly stay financially free and stable. Okay, from here you determine which investment options are right. Okay, that's from Jerry Feta, Wealth Dynamics. He's from Wealth Dynamics. That's one of his advices. Number 2. Run conservative projections, okay? Run cash flow projections and make sure your assumptions are extremely conservative. A lot can change in the future, and you need to be prepared. Taxes, inflation, the cost of healthcare, etc. may all be higher in the future, possibly after pandemic, and you need to be prepared for that, says Amir Iyal from Milestone Plans, LLC. Number 3, fully invest in your 401k. So if you have a great job right now that helps you with 401k, and let's say and say your percentage is, they match your dollar and they actually go to 10 or 12%, go all in. It's going to help you greatly keep that, be able to balance yourself. And it's going to help you, even if you do feel a little tighter, fully invest in the first 401k, that is offered to you, even if you have to eat ramen noodles, not necessarily that extreme, but definitely consider that having, to live at definitely a little bit below your means. The earlier you start, the more you can afford, and will make all the difference in being able to actually retire early. Having freedom and options when you get older is more valuable than you can imagine, says James Hewitt, CEO advisor of Angel Investor. Okay, so that is number 3. Number 4, be ready to burn, to cover your monthly burn. So what do I mean by this? Be ready to cover your monthly burn. That's something that we need to really look at and ponder on, because right now, many people tend to actually burn more than what they need to cover. A lot of people, they don't work right with their finances, and the problem with that is that many people right now are just going basically through it. So here's the thing: a lot of people, well, if they make $5,000 a month, they want to spend $7,000. So be ready to cover your monthly burn, but also be wise about your money. Then it's just a matter of figuring out what's the easiest way for you to get funds to cover your monthly burn. It could be through the dividends, rent, other passive income, or occasional gig, right? Says Aaron Spool, Ventures Advisors for Group LLC. Here we go. Number 5, is that so? Number 5, create multiple passive income streams. So one of the biggest advices we hear all the time from many gurus, many people who are wealthy, successful, is to create that financial freedom will actually come when you create multiple streams of income. And in here, this article is actually showing it as well. Create as many passive income streams as possible. Maybe borrowing money at the beginning, right? It's currently even very cheap. People should take advantage of it. Investing in things like real estate, long-term investments that will turn into liquid assets over time is an easy way to ensure an early retirement, says Jonathan Moyson at Advertise Purple. Number 6, be prepared to have a side hustle. For as much as you can hear it, now more than ever, having a side hustle is not even an option. It's actually a necessity. It's a need to cover up for these days, especially with all that's happening right now in the economy worldwide. Many people, many jobs are lost. Many people are trying to adapt to the new norm. But with the new gig economy, you can also be having a side gig with the remotely. You don't necessarily have to invest in a physical building, which is not even that smart anymore. But you don't have to invest in a physical building, but most people actually are investing in a side gig. And Forbes likes to call this the FIRE movement. So it is the Financial Independence Retire Early movement. And it's not as a hot topic as it should be. Many people kind of like overpass it. But the principles of equally aggressive saving and cost cutting are powerful if practiced the right way with unremitting discipline. But there's a nugget. You may not know about FIRE proponents. FIRE standing for Financial Independence Retire Early. Proponents. Most have a side hustle. Most of the people who find a financial independence have a side hustle. Whether it's, whatever, just Google it and find the best ones for you. We do have options. So, if you're looking into something like that, you want to know the simplest way to have a side hustle without necessarily having to invest so much or so much time. Well, we have an option that can actually help you from the comfort of your phone. Very simple nowadays. All right. So Whether it's a second gig or a stream of income, passive income, what will your added income be? We don't know. Says W.M. Scott Page from Life Guide Partners, and he was telling Forbes. And number 7, roll the drum roll. Make a habit of being frugal or frugal. I don't know exactly that word, right? But live well beneath your means. Save and invest. Very smart move. If you intend to live the rest of your life on savings earned by or before 40, your lifestyle in retirement will be the biggest obstacle. Okay? Habits are hard to work and to break. So if you get into the habit of being frugal or frugal, don't know exactly how to say that word, before you retire, you increase the odds of not outliving your money, says Mia Erickson from Whitnell. All right, so there you go. This is the 7 expert financial tips from Forbes to help you retire early. Now, if you want to know about a powerful community that it's empowering other people, that's helping many people from all walks of life to achieve this early retirement and have also get educated on side gigs, how to do it the right way, how to educate yourself a little bit more when it comes to financial education, right? I'm no expert by any means, but we do have a virtual online meeting that we do with our team, and we actually educate people on how to actually be able to, make money in these times, have a side gig, have a side hustle, however you want to call it. And it's something very simple. So if you want to join or be part of our meeting, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to send you the information on when you can be, part of there and meet some other rock stars, powerful people empowering others. This is what it's about. So in here we have from doctors, business owners. I mean, we're talking about big business owners also joining and getting educating on this and being part of our teams as well. We got professionals, we got engineers, people that are actually open to seeing beyond their just the status quo, and that they're open to actually seeing how to be part of a global movement right now, as Forbes calls it the FIRE movement, Financial Independence Retire Early movement. And if you want to know how to be part of this, and you can actually do it from the comfort of your phone, then reach out to me. So I'll be glad to have you on our next team meeting, and where we're going to be sharing some stuff and picking our brains, and also sharing maybe a plan that could be designed specifically for you. All right? So there you go. Hope you found some value, and if you did, share in the comments, what did you like best? What actually you found that stood out a bit? Just to summarize a little bit, remember to determine your passive income, run conservative projections, fully invest in your 401k, be ready to cover your monthly burn, create multiple passive income streams, be prepared to have a side hustle. That one's big and very important, and learn how to make a habit of being frugal. Okay? All right, so there you go. Hope you found some value. Once again, my name is Omar Redemar, your Jersey boy straight from the Garden State. And this was the 7 expert financial tips from Forbes to help you retire early. Rise up, baby. Do life differently. Have an amazing night. And adopt the new normal mindset. See you soon.